Hello, this is the Irish Guy Extra, and right, I'm scared. I am fully terrified because, once again, more Premier League predictions, and look what happened last week. What did I say? That there was no chance that Chelsea would win at Spurs? Yeah, because of that, I had to go ask people what they thought of the name Susan, and ask people if they'd shove a cake in my face. That's all at the end of this video. Have fun watching that. It was incredibly awkward. I did not have fun. What a weird afternoon. And now fully, I look like the neighborhood creep. I probably already did already, to be fair. But look, okay, all right. Premier League game week. What are we in, 10 or 11? Is it 11? I don't even know. We're quite deep in the season. We're like a quarter of the way through. What is going on? Don't it feels like the season started 5 minutes ago, right? But anyway, look, okay, we're back. Tottenham versus Manchester United. Oh, okay. Tottenham versus Man United. Look, Tottenham bounced back from a horrific, absolutely shambolic attacking display against Chelsea. Seriously, guys, it was so boring. It was when you're a team like Tottenham. Well, we know Tottenham to be a team who entertain but don't win. It's fine, all right. That is okay. You score a lot of goals, have entertaining matches, but you don't win trophies. Suddenly, in 2025, we see Tottenham win a trophy against Man United, by the way, in the Europa League final, and now they're boring. Which I think is a massive sin if you're Spurs. Whatever that was against Chelsea, just horrific. Like, anybody sitting down to watch that match, I was falling asleep. Look, they did bounce back from that to have a pretty good Champions League win. I know Copenhagen are absolutely hideous, and the defending for Mickey van de Ven's goal was astonishingly bad. The defenders might as well have been held together by toilet paper, but great goal, and yeah, so they should be in a much better state of mind than they were after the Chelsea game, where I am sorry, actually, Mickey van de Ven is getting all the plaudits now, but I am sorry. I didn't mention this in the previous channel, but him and Jed Spence are absolute sausage muffins. I'm sorry, but you're leaving. You've just lost at home to Chelsea and delivered a spineless display of absolutely no attacking verve. Everyone just, every player out there just looked like a constipated duck, just waddling about. And yeah, so they come out, they lose the game, they come off the pitch, and Thomas Frank literally asks Jed Spence and Van de Ven to go over and clap the fans. And apparently, a lip reader has said that Spence brushed them off and said, "I'm not doing that, go away." Go away! Go! Imagine saying that to your manager in any job. In any job. I'm sorry, if you're a barista at Costa Coffee and you say that to your manager when she asks you to, wipe up the coffee that you spilled, if you say that to her, if she's asking you to unplug the croissants from the coffee machine, if she's asking you not to come in wearing a clown costume, I don't know, or pink hair, and you tell her to go away, you're getting fired by Susan. I mean, like, literally, like, imagine. So to say that in any job to your boss is ridiculous, but like on the pitch in front of 60,000 people, and you're not even doing Frank the respect of covering your mouth like all the players do, which is really annoying. We see players joking about with each other on the pitch, covering their mouths, having a good chuckle about nothing, like literally jokes about nothing. But they're trying to stop the lip readers from spoiling the fun, I guess, not letting anyone into their conversations. But Spence, he's literally mugging off his manager, and he says it freely. Doesn't care who sees. Like, it's... maybe Neil Warnock was right about him. But look, as for Manchester United, Man United are in a good moment. 3 wins and a draw for the last 4 Premier League games. If you had offered Ruben Amorim that a month ago, he would have snatched your arm out of your shoulder socket. The shoulders have socket? Yeah, they do. Yeah, no, I'm going to go with the draw, I think. Yeah, I'm going to go with the draw. Neither side are in an unbelievable form. I mean, Man United did, have to scrape a draw at Nottingham Forest, who were in the relegation zone. So I'll go with a 1-1 draw. I'll go for a goal from Mwani. You surely got to start scoring soon because he's the one up front for Spurs now. So I'm going to go with a Mwani goal and Harry Maguire off the bench to late equalizer. 1-1. But I'm not going to do a forfeit for this game because I don't know. Like, this could literally go either way. And I really don't want to bother strangers next week. This is rough. Anyway, next one up. Everton versus Fulham. 1-0. 1-0. Every time Everton and Fulham used to play each other when I was a kid, it was always 1-0 to either team. And, I mean, with David Moyes back at the wheel now, it's going to be 1-0. 1-0 Everton, Kieran Dewsbury Hall. Simple. Moving on. Next, West Ham versus Burnley. Nuno Santo needs this win to kick on and get West Ham out of that bottom 3. Because otherwise... If he doesn't improve anything, he's getting sacked, and he'll become the first manager in Premier League history to be sacked by 2 different Premier League clubs in the same season, which I still can't believe hasn't happened yet. It seems like such an obvious thing that would. Especially in an era where, like, Fulham went through 3 different managers at least 2 seasons. Anyway, West Ham versus Burnley. I think West Ham will get the win. I think I'll go for a narrow, tense, scary, nervous 1-0 Jared Bowen. I mean, Bowen's got to start scoring soon, right? He's an England international. Sorry, Burnley, but I do think you're going down. Right, Sunderland versus Arsenal. I did watch Sunderland's game against Everton Monday Night Football, and they did look good. Part of me, look, if you'd asked me this a few months ago, I would have said absolutely 6-0 Arsenal. But I know if I say that now, I'm just going to look like a brain-dead hater who's got all the footballing intelligence of, that chunk of marmalade you might scrape off an old man's shoe. So I'm not going to give Sunderland a result here. It's Arsenal. They're top of the league, and they don't concede goals. Okay? I'll tell you this. If Arsenal do concede a goal, if Arsenal let even one against Sunderland, if they do not leave the stadium alight with a clean sheet, then I will, what'll I do? Well, it's not going to happen. Sunderland aren't going to score. Like, they're not. Arsenal are too good defensively. They remind me of Italy at the 2006 World Cup. Just giants at the back. Well, okay, Cannavaro was a bit, but like Nesta and actually Zambrano was pretty small too. No, why would I say it? All right, Italy were just good defensively. Okay, that's why I'm making that comparison. That's what Arsenal are. They look absolutely imposing at the back, scary almost. To have a defense of 4 giants is something we would have associated with Tony Pulis, ironically. Which is ironic because Arsenal used to despise him. Honestly, Arsene Wenger used to talk about him as if he was a devil in a cap. But yeah, though they had 4 absolute giants at the back for West Brom and Stoke. That's what Arsenal have now. It's just these giants are actually good at football instead of Pulis' bunch of monsters. But yeah, okay. If Sunderland score, what'll I do? I will. Stand in the. I'll stand outside Aldi and rap. Oh wow! Please don't score, Sunderland. Wow, no! I just thought. Oh, I can just imagine the absolute embarrassment. Even the embarrassment from the cameraman. Oh, I think my tripod might just develop a brain and walk off and just desert me because that's just horrific. That's horrific. But yeah, okay. No, I'll still go with Arsenal win 3-0. The 4-0. 4-0. Sunderland have to get stuck in the mud soon, okay? They have to. This can't go on forever. It has to. I'm recommending a Hull City 2008 style of collapse. Yeah, 4-0 Arsenal. Next up, Chelsea versus Wolves. Who knows? Who knows with Chelsea? Who knows? I thought they were in a good moment when they were beating Liverpool. Then they lose at home to Sunderland and can't even beat a team in Azerbaijan. And now I'm pretty sure I have to fly to Azerbaijan. Oh, do I? Like, someone's got to stop Karabakh from getting out of that Champions League table. I've grossly underestimated them. Why did anyone tell me that Karabakh were good? Even looking at them now, I don't know why, but whenever I see Karabakh on paper, I just think sick bag. I don't know why, but they just remind me of that paper bag you might get on an aeroplane when you feel a bit queasy. Wow, that's so disrespectful, that really. They're in the Champions League. But, yeah, no. 2-2. I know, this one is weird. But Wolves don't have a new manager yet. But sometimes they don't even need that. Sometimes, if a club can just refresh a little bit by dumping the previous guy who everyone was clearly sick of, even the fans were, then even the interim guy can sort of change things around and grind out some results. I don't even know who their Wolves interim guy is. I saw his name the other day and it didn't look familiar at all. But yeah, Wolves have no ambition. They're trying to get Rob Edwards back. Like, they're trying to move heaven and earth to get Rob Edwards out of Middlesbrough. Somebody who's got fingerprints over 2 successive Luton Town relegations. Fine, coming out of the Premier League is fine, inevitable. But like, he's definitely got like 50% responsibility for them going down to League One, and that's who is supposed to save Wolves from the drop when they've got 2 points so far. Nah. If I'm Wolves, go get Brendan Rodgers or no one else, literally. But yeah, I'll go. I don't know why Chelsea are slumping to weird results recently because Maresca keeps chopping and changing so much. Yeah, I'll go to 2-2. All right, Aston Villa versus Bournemouth. Oh, Aston Villa have recovered pretty well, haven't they? From their really sloppy start of the season. But I do think that Bournemouth are the better team. And they're going to bounce back from that Man City defeat to, win 2-1 at Villa Park. I'm going to go with Alex Scott. Now that he's buzzing after becoming an England international, I reckon he's going to score. By the way, the other Alex Scott must be pretty miffed because now she's not the only Alex Scott to ever play for England. Imagine if this guy goes on to become like an England superstar for the men's team. Then her name, when you Google her name, she's not going to come up. She's probably richer than him now. But anyway, she won't be. She won't be at all. No, why did I even say that? Ridiculous. But yeah. I'm going to go for a Scott goal and Ryan Christie. Probably injured, isn't he? I'm going to go with the Christie goal anyway. And for Villa, not Ollie Watkins. I'm going to go Evan Guessan. Why not? 2-1 Bournemouth. And if Villa do win this game, then I will slap a plate of shepherd's pie in my face. Won't that be fun? No, it won't. Okay, Brentford versus Newcastle. I'm scared. I am terrified of Brentford versus Newcastle because this time last year, Newcastle were in similarly poor, sloppy form away from home. The lowest point of Eddie Howe's Newcastle reign, it was the 4-2 defeat at Brentford, because that was the game where I would imagine 60% of the Newcastle fan base, or maybe, no, 40% of the Newcastle fan base wanted him out. Seriously, don't you remember the True Geordie video? Like, a lot of people had turned their back on Eddie Howe. I hadn't. And thankfully not, because I'd feel a little silly when I then saw him become a club legend by winning a cup a few months later. I'd feel pretty silly if I was the one that said, Eddie Howe out! We could well lose this game. Really could. Eddie Howe. Lads, I said Keith Andrews would be an absolute lemon splat of a manager. Like, I'm surprised he's getting results out of this Brentford team, considering he's a pundit who failed a job interview with MK Dons a few months ago. Like, his good start at Brentford, it's really confusing to me. Like, do Brentford not need a manager? Like, are they already just that stable and all their players just know what to do? Like, is Jordan Henderson running that club? Like, or maybe Andrews just is a quality young manager. Maybe. In which case, why did we give him the Ireland job instead of giving it to an Icelandic dentist who was definitely about 12th choice on the list? I'm pretty sure Andrews interviewed for the Ireland job too. Anyway, all right. Anyway, don't get me started. I'm going to go with a draw. 2-2. Igor Thiago and Keane Lewis Potter with a late equaliser. And for Newcastle, I'm going to go with Tonali and Voltamata. But yeah, could well lose this game. Oh, please don't lose to Brentford again. Please don't. Because if we do, similar time of the year as well, there's going to be Newcastle fans wanting Eddie Howe sacked. It's going to be grim. All right, up next, Crystal Palace versus Brighton. The derby. The posh derby. That doesn't make sense. The Eagles versus the Seagulls. 3-3. Why not? I'm going to go with a crazy one. A crazy, entertaining derby. I'm going to go with Mateta with 2. Yeremy Pino with 1. Yeremy Mino. No, Yeremy Mina is the one that always throws me off when I think of Yeremy Pino, because they got similar names. No, this guy's not called Mino, it's Pino. And for Brighton, I'm going to go with Minte, Matoma, and Dunk. He's due a goal, isn't he? He never scores. Okay, up next, Nottingham Forest versus Leeds. Oh, Forest are going to win. I'm sorry, but Sean Dyche going to absolutely crush Daniel Farke. The Forest have home advantage. Just Sean Dyche. Leeds look like they're running out of steam early doors. 3-0 Forest. Anderson, Gibbs White, and Savona. Yeah, sorry Leeds, but I really do believe Forest are going to win this one. And if they don't, if Forest do not beat Leeds, then I will throw 15 glasses of milk in my face. Won't that be? No. Not at all. Man City versus Liverpool, the last game. What do I think? Man City versus Liverpool. I think Man City are going to win the league, and I don't think Liverpool are out of their slump. Look, it sounds crazy to say that, considering they just beat Aston Villa and then Real Madrid. All right, Arne Slot has just absolutely slapped 2 brilliant Basque managers in Areola and Alonso. I mean, especially to beat Real Madrid, and it should have been like 3 or 4-0. Again, it was just another evening of Courtois heroics. It takes a lot of like weird gumption to pick a Liverpool defeat again, but I'm sorry. I really do think everyone is sleeping on Man City, and I think it's going to take... This is the week where everyone catches up to my train of thought and realizes that, yes, Man City are going to win this league. And Liverpool, I'm sorry, you don't lose 4 in a row. You don't lose 6 out of 7. And no, I still don't understand that meme and then just go back to normal. Go back to thinking everything is hunky-dory. It's not, okay? So, 3-0 Man City. 3-0 Haaland hat-trick. I'm sorry, okay? I think Man City are going to win the league. And I think Liverpool, okay, yeah, sure, the players are able to get up for it when the fans are up for it. On evening nights, the atmosphere is always going to be brilliant on an Anfield night. How could you not be pumped for Aston Villa and Real Madrid at night time? But it's the games away from home that they slumped in, like Brentford or Burnley away, and even the winnable, very winnable home matches during the day. Like, I don't know. I just don't think Liverpool are over. I don't think you can paper over the cracks of 4 defeats in a row. I think when that happens, something really systemically wrong is happening at the core. And I think there's a bunch of reasons, including the Isak Ekitike dilemma. And I know Isak's still injured. Oh, actually, is he? Because Graham Potter's put him in his Sweden squad. So maybe he is back fit. But should absolutely be on the bench until at least 2020. Actually, if I was... Ekitike deserves to start every week. But yeah, I'm sorry. Man City 3, Liverpool 0. And if Liverpool win this game... They won't. They really won't. And if they do, then I will go to the McDonald's drive-thru and ask them if they will adopt me. Oh, it's weird, isn't it? It's very weird. Anyway, speaking of weirdness, that was the fixtures. Now look at the forfeits. Yep. Because of last week, because I said Chelsea would beat Spurs. No, I said Chelsea wouldn't beat Spurs. What a stupid thing to say. I said that I would go ask strangers what they think of the name Susan and ask people if they'll shove cake in my face. Let's all have a look then. Oh, you come here a sec. Can I ask you a question? Come here a sec now, come here. What's your name there, kid? And you? I've got a question to ask the two of you. The two of you. What do you think of the name Susan? What do you think of it? Susan, yeah, you go first. You hate the name Susan. Karen, you prefer the name Karen? Why do you hate it?
It's just a weird name. Why would you name it Susan?
It's like my name. See, it's awkward now. What about you? What do you think of the name?
Susan is like a Karen name.
As a reward for your Susan bashing, you get a chance to shove this cake in my face. Go on, go for it. Go for it. Oh yeah, right there. Go on, do it. Ah! And you're up next. Come on now. Yeah, let's go. Right here. Come on. Ah! One question. What? Susan. What do you think of the name Susan? Susan. If you want, you can slap the cake in my head. What? Like, no? Okay. No worries. Have a good day. Okay. What do you think of the name Susan?
Susan. Okay.
Female name. What do you think of it?
Alright, yes, Susan is still good.
Thumbs up. Okay. One last question. Would you like a cake?
Oh.
Shove it in my face if you want. You can go like that.
Okay.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it. Yes. Yep.
Like that, it's slow and fast.
Bang.
Nice.
Yep. Yeah. Go. Oh, I'm scared now. Ah! Okay, you did it. All right. Thank you. Can I ask you one quick question? What do you think of the name Susan? Female name?
Female name.
You like it?
Susan, right?
A good name?
Yeah.
Perfect. One final question. If you like, you have a chance to push a cake into my face.
I'm fine.
You decline?
Yeah.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
You take care of it.
You too. Have a good day. So, sir, what do you think of the name Susan?
Susan.
What do you think?
I've got one of the families called Susan. It's lovely.
Yeah? So it's a good name? Yeah. 10 out of 10. Okay, thank you. One last question. Here's a cake. Slap it in my head if you can. Alright, yeah, it's fine.
Come on, man.
You've got my consent. That's all right. Oh. Forfeit. All you have to do is just go like that. Go like that. That's it.
Alright.
Yep.
You hit.
Yeah. Thank you. Good to meet you. What do you think of the name Susan?
Susan?
Yeah? Female name, do you like it?
It's an English name. I'm not an English somebody.
But it's okay name?
It's okay.
What do you think about me calling myself Susan? Is that weird? Probably, right?
Yeah.
Well, thank you, mate, for your honesty. And as a reward, you get to shove this in my face. Please shove a cake in my face. Yes. Right here.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, have a go. Bang. No, shove it in the face. Shove it like that in my face. Wait, like this. Bang. Into me. Yeah. Into me. No. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. He stole my cake.